In a dusty attic, sunbeams cut through the gloom, illuminating an old, ornate wooden box resting on a forgotten chest. Dust motes danced in the golden light, silent witnesses to the room's long slumber. The air was thick with the scent of aged wood and forgotten memories, a place where time itself seemed to have paused. For a young boy named Leo, who had just discovered this hidden space, it was a treasure trove of mysteries waiting to be unearthed. His eyes, wide with curiosity, were fixed on the box, its intricate carvings seeming to beckon him closer, promising secrets locked within its dark-stained panels. He felt an irresistible pull, a whisper from the past urging him to uncover what lay inside. With a sense of both excitement and trepidation, Leo's small hands reached for the box. The clasp was cold and stiff, but it gave way with a faint click. As he lifted the heavy lid, a single, discordant piano note echoed through the silent attic, sharp and unsettling. The sunbeams filtering through the grimy window suddenly flickered, plunging the room into a momentary twilight before returning, though somehow dimmer than before. The sudden sound and shift in light sent a shiver down Leo's spine, but his gaze was locked on the contents of the box. Nestled within the velvet-lined interior was nothing but a single, polished black stone, smooth and cold to the touch. The simplicity of the object was unnerving, a stark contrast to the dramatic reaction its unveiling had caused. As Leo stared, a shadow in the corner of the room began to move. It was no longer a simple patch of darkness, but something alive, detaching itself from the wall with an unnatural fluidity. The shadow stretched and twisted, its edges sharpening as it coalesced into a tall, gaunt figure with impossibly long limbs. It loomed over the small boy, a silent, menacing presence that seemed to absorb the very light around it. Leo was frozen in place, his heart pounding against his ribs like a trapped bird. The figure, a collector of things unseen, had been summoned by the opening of its prize, and its empty gaze was fixed upon the boy who had disturbed its slumber. The collector's shadowy hand, a wisp of darkness more solid than it should be, reached out, not for the boy, but for the box. Its movements were slow, deliberate, and utterly silent. As its formless fingers wrapped around the lid, the air grew heavy and cold. With an unnerving grace, it slowly closed the ornate box, the final click echoing the earlier sound, but now filled with a dreadful finality. The light in the attic stabilized. The single piano note faded into memory, and the unsettling presence began to recede, leaving Leo alone in the dusty silence, forever changed by the shadow he had unwittingly released.